I'm Mary Helen Roberts. I'm the representative of the 21st Legislative District, which includes Edmonds, Linwood, Mukilteo, small parts of Mount Lake Terrace, and South Everett.
All right, we're in week number 5 of the 60-day session. What's going on this week?
We're celebrating that we're halfway through. Budget committees are working very hard to finish up hearings and pass out bills that would have a fiscal impact. And we're at the point where the House will have to finish up all the work on its bills, and then we send them to the Senate, and then the Senate sends us their bills. Then we do it all over again, and we rush like mad to the end.
And speaking of the Senate sending over bills, they just passed the bill that would temporarily suspend I-960. What do you think is going to happen with that?
Well, the House has a different bill. They aren't significantly different, but it does make the same step of suspending 960. And as you may know, the law about initiatives allows us, after it's been in effect for 2 years, to make changes. And we think that in this severe economic downturn that we don't have the revenue to meet the needs of the people of the state. And so I think there's a strong likelihood that the House will either pass its own version of the bill or that the Senate version will pass the House. But some accommodation to our ability to raise additional revenue, to raise taxes, I think will be made. There's just too much that would go unfunded. And what we're trying to do is make sure that we don't cut further. My district has a senior population. We provide lots of services to seniors, low-income seniors. The district cares a lot about education. I don't want to see us cut the K-12 budget any further. Also, my district voted against Initiative 960, and the voters of the state passed it, but just barely. So I'm paying attention to what the people of the 21st think. And I'm getting lots of mail saying, don't cut this program, don't cut that program.
The King County Superior Court also just ruled that the state is not meeting its constitutional obligation to fund basic education.
I think it puts a lot of pressure on the legislature, and it confirms what community groups, school districts, education supporters have been saying. And Washington's Constitution sets education as a paramount duty and expects the state to pay more than is part of the funding structure in a lot of other states. The fortunate thing about the court decision is that they didn't set specific dollar amounts, they didn't set specific timelines. They said, get going. And they also commented that the reform bill that we passed last year set a good plan and a good roadmap for where we need to be going. So I think, I think our work is cut out for us, and I think we need to start this year by making sure that we make no further cuts to K-12. I don't know if there will be adequate funds to restore some of the cuts that we made in the past. We also will likely pass a bill that allows each individual school district to raise its levy level a little bit higher than it has gone in the past. Today is levy day all over the state. We are hoping that the voters will continue to support their school districts because most of them, at least in Snohomish County, do. But we just all know that education is such a key part of maybe not our immediate recovery, but really the state's long-term health.
Well, we'll be back in another couple weeks to see how things are going.
That's right. We hope we continue to make progress. And
Thank you.
Thank you.